on the kind of questions that come up for the environment and geography section for your paper 1. Now, one of the questions was, which of the following has least proportion of share in energy contribution? Now, as you can see, the simple pie chart that we have here, you have the lowest proportion that is seen for nuclear energy. Thermal energy, hydropower, renewable sources, which is solar and wind, have higher proportion as compared to nuclear. So you would have nuclear as the least proportion that could be seen as the right option. The next is, when we talk about ozone formation, interestingly, ozone formation takes place either at stratosphere or at troposphere. So we call it tropospheric ozone formation or stratosphere. Now in the stratosphere, it protects the harmful ultraviolet B radiations from entering into Earth. So definitely it is very, very important for us, for Earth, for protecting us from harmful ultraviolet B radiations. And there you have the process of ozone formation that takes place. However, when it comes to troposphere, it basically acts as a pollutant. When you have the nitrogen oxides or carbon monoxide which combine in presence of sunlight, you have tropospheric ozone that is being formed, and therefore you have oxides of nitrogen, carbon monoxide and sunlight which react in presence, which basically the nitrogen oxides and carbon monoxide react in presence of sunlight to form tropospheric ozone. So we have covered here the details on the concepts of ozone, Montreal Protocol and also refer those carefully. Now if we talk about the Western Ghats versus Eastern Ghats are much more broader. However, Western Ghats are relatively thinner. On the lowermost side you have the Malabar, and then you have the Konkan coast that is there. So you have the Konkan and the Malabar coast. Now when we are talking about the tropical Western Ghats, Kerala becomes the right option here. Punjab and Rajasthan are not part of the Western Ghats. Gujarat, a little section which is the South Gujarat, it's only the part of the Western Ghats, and that too not the tropical Western Ghats. The next is, when it comes to noise pollution, hearing definitely would be affected. It would lead to higher blood pressures, speech interference and sleeplessness because of the noise, but it does not lead to respiratory disorders, which is a sign of air pollution, and not also weakening of the immune system. So these four are related to your noise pollution. Now we have covered the limits of noise pollution. Since noise pollution was asked, it again becomes important. So the permissible limits for noise pollution are important for residential and industrial units. We have covered that in a separate lecture. The next is, under the Paris Agreement, the intended nationally determined contribution, which is how much every country should contribute worldwide in order to meet the goals, is being reviewed every 5 years. So again, a very, very important question that was asked. These kind of questions are memory based, road based, but definitely scoring. Now as we said, recent updates are important for your environment. So this was a question which is asked on one of the recent studies of Ganga river, which says that Ganga will not flow cleaner in near future. Why do you think is the reason for the same? So definitely higher amount of sewage, thinning of the flow, so less amount of water going through, creating more amount of pollution and stagnancy in the water, that is affecting the higher pollution levels, and climate change would be some of the factors. It's not the failure to treat the failure for the treatment plants that is taken into account. So these are the right options that are seen. Now this is a question which is based on discoveries. This was for the first time that such a question has been asked. Now since this has been asked, gravitational theory, LIGO and then quantum mechanics become some of the important topics that could be asked as your examination question. So scientist who claims to recreate molecules that can give birth to life is Paul Clark. So this is a kind of direct question that has been based. Hargobind Khurana's contribution to medicine in India is again very, very important, and he had been awarded Nobel Prize for the same. Now when we talk about Richter scale, with every change in the value of Richter scale from, let's say, from 5 to 6, 6 to 7, we witness a 10 times increase in amplitude and 32 times increase in energy. Now if we look on to the statements, we are moving from Richter 5 to Richter 8, so that is a 3-point jump. So 10 into 10 into 10, so 1000 times change in the amplitude is correct, but when it comes to energy released, it is 32, 32, 32, so it's not 3 times. So this statement is false. Okay, so you have the first statement as a correct statement, the second statement as a false statement. The next is methane emission. Now, some of the major sources of methane emission are landfills and wetlands. So according to Ramsar Convention, 20% of the atmospheric methane is seen in wetlands. So wetlands are considered as some of the major reserves for methane, and methane being a greenhouse gas needs to be monitored very carefully. So you have landfill and wetlands as the right option here. The last question is, whenever ozone is breaking down in the atmosphere, there is a chain reaction that starts. Now, how does it happen? Ozone basically dissociates into oxygen and oxygen free radical. Now, this oxygen free radical, rather than combining with another oxygen free radical, combines with chlorine and forms chlorine monoxide, and as a result the ozone breaks up and dissociates, and the dissociation of the ozone does not lead to further creation of the ozone, and therefore you have the issue of CFC, the chlorofluorocarbons, that was seen as a significant factor to affect the ozone hole at Antarctica. So here you have chlorine as the right option because it forms chlorine monoxide, which is detrimental to the ozone. So these are some of the common types of questions that are usually asked for your environment section. As I always repeat, lots and lots of questions are being asked from recent happenings. So cover the down to earth edition that we are focusing on every fortnightly for recent developments and changes in the field of environment. It would give you a broader perspective and help you attend questions which are based on contemporary information, like the Ganga one that we discussed right now. So we strongly recommend focus on the newspapers, focus on the contemporary readings for the section on environment. Very important as per the changing trends of your paper 1. We would be covering many more interesting sessions for you. Have a wonderful day ahead.